Kwame Yashala. You don't want no problems, my brothers, they stand around me on point like Iguodala. Don't make the wrong move or face the repercussions. Just keep bluffing and give me a reason for me to flush it. My people lusting after the serpent and he beguiled you. Wicked niggas just keep on sinning like we allowed to. 400 plus years of being in chains. They took the yoke up off our neck and put it straight on our brains. So what's changed? There's no new thing under the sun. They still slaughter us, die by the knee and scared of the gun. It's open season, murderers kill us for no reason. It's my people I love, I ain't fucking with no heathen. I don't wanna meddle, my niggas, we still oppressed. We just went from a pot to a kettle. One West rebel, pressure bust pipes or a blood vessel. You know the white man is the devil. This truth will never stop teaching. UPK soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sun of no treason. One West until a nigga stop breathing. Kwame Yashala, we screaming. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sign of we living through trauma under command of General Yohana. This army is stronger. We on the front line, ready to die for this truth. While the white man kissing our boots. And I don't never see none of you cowards when the work is getting started. Cause year of your father, the serpent in the garden, they plotting and scheming. We going through curses, fighting demons. Give a fuck about a flat earth while my people out here feeling pain and anguish. Because the gates thereof language scattered abroad. We was given another language, plus we living at the bottom. Supposed to be on top. When it stop, get killed by the hands of these wicked cops. Lacing our boots, ready for war. This is One West, and we are not affiliated. Nigga, fuck the rest. Me and my brothers just want a ball. Shout out to ICR, and we some warlords. Learned that from Yasha. This truth will never stop teaching. UPK soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sun of no treason. One West until a nigga stop breathing. Kwame Yashala, we screaming. No heathens, no heathens.
Man, let me tell y'all something. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we the true Jews of the Bible. We gotta come together and stop fighting against each other, man. Instead of loving these heathens, we need to love each other. That's the only way we gonna win this war against our enemies.
This truth will never stop teaching. UPK soldiers in every region. Right now is the time and the season. No heathens, no heathens. Death before the sun of no treason. One West until a nigga stop breathing. Kwame Yashala, we screaming. No heathens, no heathens.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is an Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commandant General Yohana. Today is the Isupk Houston Wednesday Law class. Today we're going to get into a very crucial topic. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into, raising the future of our nation, which is our children. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how we raise our children is depending on how our future, you know what I'm saying, is going to be. So if we don't raise our children righteously, you know what I'm saying, we won't be righteous as a nation. You know what I'm saying? We will keep falling to the same circle. You know what I'm saying? So us as parents or, you know, mentors or teachers or anybody, you know what I'm saying? If we don't raise our children right and correct them when need be, you know what I'm saying, we're nothing but sending our nation to, you know, a further doom. You know what I'm saying? Also, we're going to, and to prevent from our children falling to a deeper sin than what it is now, we must stop that. You know what I'm saying? To prevent them from becoming homosexuals or whores, we have to raise them up right. You know what I'm saying? We have to correct them when need be. You know what I'm saying? First scripture I'm going to start off with is Proverbs 22, verse 6.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, And when
It says, train up a child in the way that he should go. You know what I'm saying? So from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, a child is young, you know what I'm saying, that has no understanding. So the way you train that child is the way that child is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like if you train your child up to be a boxer, you know what I'm saying, all that training that you do as a young child, that child is gonna grow up knowing how to box. You know what I'm saying? Or if you train your child up to be a doctor, you know what I'm saying? You train your child how to find veins and locate bones and arteries and stuff and organs. Eventually, that child is going to grow up and maybe be a doctor. But you know how some parents are. You know what I'm saying? You raise your child up to be a whore or a homosexual. You may not know he's going to grow up to be a homosexual, but the way you're leading him or her, you know what I'm saying, is a sure line of going into that line of work or that way of life. You know what I'm saying? You know, teaching. I saw a video on social media where this I don't know if she was a sister or not, but she was teaching her daughter how to dance on the pole. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is very wicked. That is very foul. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know what that pole is. You know what I'm saying? That can lead your daughter into all type of things. Drugs, being raped, being a whore. You know what I'm saying? I saw it was like a little meme or a picture where the sister had her son dressed like her, with the tight pants on, with the little cutoff shirt, with the snow boots on. He got a purse on. You already know what you're training him up to be. You know what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1. Like, training our children is very vital. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to start at an early age also. You know what I'm saying? Because the earlier we start, the better chance we have them to live righteous. You know what I'm saying? You got that for me, Huck? Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 1. Now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord your God commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go to possess it, that thou mightest fear the Lord thy God, to keep all his statutes and his commandments,
Go ahead. Keep going.
which I command thee, thou thy son, and thy son's son, and the days of all thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged.
All right, now it says, these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord your God commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go to possess it. You know what I'm saying? So even when we're in captivity or in our own land, these are the commandments, statutes, and judgments that we must follow. You know what I'm saying? It says that thou mightest fear the Lord thy God, to keep all his statutes and his commandments. So we're supposed to keep everything. You know what I'm saying? Not some of the things, you know what I'm saying, the things that we like, you know what I'm saying, or most comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping on following that. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But the things that affect me, I'm not going to pay no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? It says everything. You know what I'm saying? Which I commanded thee, thou and thy son. So if I commanded you to do it, if the Lord commanded us to do it, he commands us to teach our son to do the same thing. Because we are the children of the Lord. And our children must be the children of the Lord also. So we must teach our children the ways of our fathers. Or our Father. You know what I'm saying? And thy son's son. So your grandkids, same thing. It's supposed to be a generational cycle of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a family? You know what I'm saying? The great grandmother, you know, she was known in the streets for being a whore. Then the mama, she was known in the streets for being a whore. The daughter is a whore at that time, and her daughter is a whore in training. That's throughout Israel everywhere, man. Because whatever the grandmother taught her daughter, she taught to her daughter, and her daughter taught her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Or same thing with the men. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be, you know what I'm saying, the grandfather was a homosexual, or he could have been a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? And he taught his son how to be a homosexual or a drug addict or a thief or a murderer, so on and so forth. Because whatever your children see, that's what they would do. You know what I'm saying? When you see, if you out there cutting the yard, eventually, you know what I'm saying, you buy your son that little toy lawnmower, he gonna do the same thing you do. He gonna get the pushing, and you know what I'm saying, because he see you do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep reading. It says, all the days of thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged. So when we following these law, statutes, and commandments, our days are prolonged, man. We shouldn't die at 25, 30, 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? We should be living way longer than that. But when we disobey the Most High, we die early. You know what I'm saying? Give me Proverbs 29 and 12. So, you know, it's like, you know, if I was your parent and I gave you some Spam and told you it was steak, you're gonna grow up your whole life thinking that a can of Spam is steak. And then when you start learning the truth, that this is the steak, you know what I'm saying? You can be like, nah, that ain't no steak. That Spam is steak. Nah, brother, this is real steak. That's not steak. That's meat in the can, processed meat in the can. Well, I've been eating steak all my life, so how the hell you gonna tell me, you know what I'm saying, what steak is? My daddy raised me on this. My mama fed this to me. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell you gonna tell me how to live my life or how to eat? You know what I'm saying? You trust your mom and your dad. So whatever they tell you is gold. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Read that for me.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. Because what do servants do? They serve their masters. They follow their rulers. You know what I'm saying? Children follow their parents. So if you out there living a wicked life, guess what your child is gonna do? You come home from work high, or you go to the club, you high. You got a skirt on that stop at the bottom of your hip. You know what I'm saying? And your children see this. Your children see you leave the house like this and come back inebriated, argumentative with everybody. You picking fights with everybody. You lack respect for your man. You start fighting with him. He didn't do nothing. Or men, you come home and start a fight with your woman because you too high, you too drugged up. And these kids see this. You know what I'm saying? So what you think they gonna do? All right. Yeah, read that one more time.
Okay. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
So if a hawk can believe this, I mean, if the ruler hearken to all that stuff, if the ruler believe it, then what you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna start getting into homosexuality and whoredom and stuff now, but that's homosexuality is one of the sins that gets a pass. You know what I'm saying? It gets a pass in the Christian church. It gets a pass in some homes. You know what I'm saying? A family, they'll accept you if you're a homosexual, but once you get in this truth, they ready to out you. They trying to take you out the wheel. You can't come to no family functions. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want you to call them no more. They block you from Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? But if you out there being a homosexual or a whore, well, everybody ain't perfect, but we still love you. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? It's accepted in the church. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, sow your seeds. It's all right. It's accepted in the church so much that they gave them the minister of music position. They the second highest paid under the pastor. You know what I'm saying? And if you speak against it, you out the church. You can't get no blessings. The pastor won't pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Even in politics. It's very well in politics now because you can't speak against it. You know what I'm saying? They hold a great enough number to hold votes to where, like, even if you was against homosexuality, you have to accept it. Because if you publicly come out with it, you lose a lot of votes. Even the people that are not homosexuals will not vote for you because you against them. You can be against black people all day. You can vote for putting that wall up or that fence up in Mexico all day. But as soon as you speak against that, there's something wrong. It's accepted everywhere, man. It's even in the schools. They're teaching our children to accept it in school. You know what I'm saying? Because they tacked it on to bullying. You know what I'm saying? And homosexuality itself tacked itself along with affirmative action. You know what I'm saying? With black people's civil rights. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we feel discriminated against too, just like black people. You know what I'm saying? But your thing is a choice. We didn't choose to be beat up, shot in the streets, dogs biting us. Right. You know what I'm saying? You chose that lifestyle. You chose to go against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Give me Exodus chapter 15, verse 3.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
It says what?
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. So you can't be effeminate or you can't be soft being a man of war. You know what I'm saying? And I just finished it, and the Lord is his name. Yahweh is his name. You know what I'm saying? We have a warlike God. You know what I'm saying? Even Christ was considered stiff. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get Luke chapter 19, verse 21. So those images that you see of Caesar Borgia with him looking all frail and so peaceful, and that is not the Lord. That is not Christ either. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 21. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man.
Say that again.
For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up thou that thou layest not down, and repeats that thou didst not sow.
So it says, "For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man." They didn't want to even walk up on Christ like that. If you know what austere means like hard, stiff, intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Like just to give you a picture of what austere was, like Kimbo Slice. You know what I'm saying? Like you just wasn't finna run up on Kimbo Slice like that. You know what I'm saying? And ask him anything. He's supposed to be the savior of the world. Well, man, hey man, that nigga, that look like if you even breathe too hard this way, he gonna crush your face. That's how Christ looked. He didn't look like that. Well, it's in the back of the camp bag, but that old frail, peaceful. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about getting that trash. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like that. Every time people rolled up on Christ, they didn't come one by one, man. They came up in groups. You know what I'm saying? Like the Christ that the seizure boys, yeah. Oh yeah, you can walk up to him at night or in the daytime, whenever, by yourself. Hey, look here, Christ. Let me holler at you right fast. Yeah, hey, I need to holler. You can talk to him just like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my nigga. Hey, let me holler at you right fast. You Christ, huh? Yeah, I need something from you right quick, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard you been doing this. Hey, man, do this for a nigga, man. But the real Christ, hey, excuse me, big dog. May I have a minute with you or your time, please, sir? I mean, I don't mean to bother you right now. If you're busy, go. I mean, I understand. But I need to ask you something, sir. That's how you approach the real Christ, Baba Kashai. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. So well, we about to read it now. Go ahead.
Con. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
It says the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Go ahead.
Be not deceived. Neither fornicators.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, slack it. Neither fornicators. Anybody know what fornication means, or a fornicator?
Unlawful sex.
Unlawful sex. That's one. And anything else? I'll give it to you for time's sake. You know, it's a physical fornication and a spiritual fornication. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what the physical fornication is. Unlawful sex. You know what I'm saying? Unlawful sex is. Just give me an example. Homosexuality, which is the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality. Sleeping with another nation. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual fornication is serving other gods, doing what you want to do, serving Buddha, the rock in Mecca, the little yoni crystals that the sisters be using now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Nor idolaters.
Nor idolaters. People that worship like that believe yoga is everything, or smoking weed, or people that wear crosses and Jesus pieces and yin yang pieces, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Greek figurines. All that stuff, man. Go ahead.
Nor adulterers,
Nor adulterers,
nor effeminate,
nor effeminate. So you don't even have to be homosexual. You don't even have to be gay. But a soft man will not make it. So Caesar Borgia will not make it. Oh, sorry. Oh, I love everybody. I know. Love, kisses, hugs. So you don't even have to be gay. You don't even have to be a homosexual. Just effeminate. Be a man. Go ahead.
nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
All right, we're gonna drop that and drop down to 19.
What? Salaki, verse 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which ye have God, and ye are not your own?
So your body is not your own. So that lust that you want of being, good night, sodomized and all that stuff. This is not your body. This is the Lord's temple. The kingdom of heaven is within us. You know what I'm saying? So sleeping with other nations just to get your rocks off because that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Oh, we coming up on it. Yeah, so it says, know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own. You know what I'm saying? That's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what you want to do with your oh, it's my body, I can do what I want with it. No sweat. You would not make it. You know what I'm saying? Give me John 8:44.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it.
Christian pastors telling you it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Telling you it's okay to be a homosexual just as long as you come in here and sow your seeds and pray. And then leave still a homosexual. That's all right. We're going to baptize you next Sunday. Baptize, go in a homosexual, come out a wet one. You are of your father, the devil. You're a liar. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why you're a liar because the law says that you should not lie with man as you know, lie with mankind like as you do with a woman. You know, we gonna get to that law too. So matter of fact, give me let me get Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Khan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
You said what now?
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman.
All right, it's Salaki. This is not my words. This is not Commander General Hunter's words. This is not ISUPK's words. These are in the Bible. These are the Lord's words. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
An abomination. And you know, the Lord can't stand abomination. That's like the most vile thing you can do against the Lord. Go ahead.
They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
You should be put to death. You know what I'm saying? Off the top, off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Now, people saying, well, you know, they're just saying the man. Okay, we finna find the scripture where it says women should not lie with each other either. Let me select you. So like I'll get back to it in just 1 second. We're gonna keep rolling. You got a apocrypha? All right, give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 6.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 6. From chapter 12 in the Apocrypha, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
Say that again.
For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
It says the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. You know what I'm saying? So if you continue to sin, the vengeance is coming upon you. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, the Lord hateth sinners. You know what I'm saying? And He's gonna repay you with vengeance. You know what I'm saying? So by being a homosexual is against the law. You know what I'm saying? You will get repaid with vengeance from the Lord, not us, but the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's vital to get a hold of your children at an early age and teach them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know, at a young age, your children are watching you. Like everything you do, you may not realize it, but your kids are watching you. You know what I'm saying? And these makeshift families that have homosexual parents, like that is an abomination, man. You got two dudes living in the house, and they got children. And I don't know how they explain once they get older, like, well, how was I born? You know, both of y'all have, you know, testicles and y'all have man parts. Like, how was I born? Because I learned in school that it takes a woman part and a man part to make a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, daddy, how was I born? Like that has to be a detrimental blow to a child's psychological balance, man. How is that person supposed to go to school like, well, I got two daddies? Well, where your mama at? I don't even know where the mama is. Or I got two mamas, but one of them act like a daddy. You know what I'm saying? She's a makeshift daddy, a bootleg daddy. You know what I'm saying? How do you explain that? All right, drop that and give me Matthew 10 and 37. You got it?
Khan, sir. Khan. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
That should be self-explanatory. So, loving your child or loving your mother and father more than the Lord, you are not worthy of the Lord. So, teaching your child that homosexuality is wrong or whoredom is wrong is righteous. But if you condoning it and you teaching them how to do that, oh, it's my kid. I can do what I want. I love my kid to death. Death is what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I think that's it right here. Leviticus 18 and 22. All right, now this is the law. Give me Leviticus 18 and 22.
Khan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
That's the law right there. You know, for people that like the thou shalt nots. Well, if it ain't a law, if it ain't thou shalt not, well, there it is right there. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. You know what I'm saying? There it is right there. It is an abomination.
That's right.
That is the law. Now, you mean to tell me that Christ died and changed that law right there? La-ah. Because they quick to tell you, well, all the old laws are done away with. They quick to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to continue to, of course, pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, but they want to do this. You know what I'm saying? They still want to sleep with little boys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not lying because it's been brought out on social media many of times. Some of these high name and big dollar preachers that everybody oh so love. You know what I'm saying? You give your money to them every Sunday. Thousands of dollars each. But this is what they doing on the side. And then when they get found out, they step down for about a month or two, let things blow over. You know what I'm saying? Probably pay a little hush money, and then they back on the scene. And you back jumping and hooping and hollering right there in front of them. That's my pastor. That's my pastor. Everybody ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to forgive. We supposed to love. Yeah, he loving the hell out your son too. All right, drop that, and let me see what this one. All right, Con, I'll read. You don't have a charger? Well, yeah. If you get it quick from the sword, that's fine too. You can take this one. Yeah, the one. All right. Give me one more second. Bear with me. You know what I'm saying? Like this law is not done away with. You know what I'm saying? And if we use it in the right ways, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lord is behind us. I'll read First Timothy, you know, since you just got it. This is First Timothy chapter 1, verse 8. But we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. You know what I'm saying? So if you use the law lawfully, like it's good. The word of the Lord is always good. You know what I'm saying? I'm keep going. Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly and for sinners, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for men stealers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're doing right, there's no need for the law for you because you're doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? The law is meant for people that are doing wrong. That correction. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to tell you, no, that's wrong, and if you do that, no, this is what's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chastening who He loves. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to use Ecclesiasticus. Use your phone one more time, Mark. And get Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 29.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19, verse 29. A man may be known by his look,
Go ahead.
and one that hath understanding by his countenance, when thou meetest him.
All right. Now go ahead. Keep going.
A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait shew what he is.
You know what I'm saying? It says a man countenance show who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's known by his look. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't look, you know, decent. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But a man that is too cute. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all the accessories. You know what I'm saying? You got the scarf on around your neck. You got the edge up. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got this, you got that. Your gait, which means your walk or your stride. You know what I'm saying? You walk with a little twitch. The way you laugh. Now that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way you laugh is unmanly. You know what I'm saying? The way you walk is unmanly. Like people can tell. They don't have to sometimes they don't even have to hold a conversation with you. And be like, man, it might be something wrong with him. He got a little twitch on him. You know what I'm saying? But they'll know if you a man or not. They'll know if you Kimbo Slice or not.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But the way you dress, and like I say, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with looking fly. But too fly to where it's like almost feminine. No, I gotta tone that down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now, you know, skinny jeans are in. But if I can see the time on your phone in your pocket, they too tight out. All right, drop that and then give me Isaiah 3 verse 9. But yeah, we gonna end this homosexual stuff, man. But the whole class is about deterring, raising your children righteous to keep them from homosexuality and whoredom. You know what I'm saying? Cause the way you treat dress as a woman, you teaching your child how to dress the same way. You know what I'm saying? Buying these form-fitting dresses to wear like you can see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you leave no imagination to a man's mind. Like he just looking at you like, yep. She just got stripes on, but she naked. You know what I'm saying? The way you handle yourself as a woman, because when you at work and you wearing all these type of things, and there were certain movies and certain people that say use what you got to get what you want. That's whoredom. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of the main lines in Players Club. Use what you got to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? You wear the smallest dress they had on the rack. You know what I'm saying? With your chest out like, your butt all out. And you may have got that promotion, but you just hoard yourself out for that promotion or that job. You know what I'm saying? They not caring what's in your brain and are you capable of doing this. They just care about seeing you walk in the office like that every day. Right. And eventually taking you out to lunch and tagging. You know what I'm saying? They don't care what like even when you meet somebody on the street and you dress like that, they don't care what your favorite color is. They don't care if you read books, read comic books, watch Netflix. They don't care. All they see is body, and they want it. You know what I'm saying? So what's me sacrificing a drink and buying her a drink or a meal or something? My mouthpiece is good. You know what I'm saying? And Lord forbid to be an honest man, but a lot of women don't want that honest man like that to tell them the way. I don't care what I don't care your favorite color. I don't care what you got. I just seen you in them jeans, and I just want a piece. You know what I'm saying? So don't hold yourself out, sisters. Be a modest woman. That goes a long way. The man that you looking for or that you want, the one is waiting for you to dress like that. Waiting for you to dress modest. You know what I'm saying? Because no man wants to marry a whore. That's right. You know what I'm saying? No man wants to walk around and 5 or 6 dudes looking at her and like, man, she fine. And then another dude walk, man, I done hit that before. You too? You 3? Especially when you go to your little high school functions or your old college, reunions or whatever. And it's about 3-4 dudes that walk up to, hey girl, how you doing? You remember when we used to do this and whoop that, Yeah, all that. Because she was a whore back then. And probably still a whore now. You know what I'm saying? Read that Isaiah 3:9 for me.
Khan Wakan. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 9. The shoe of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Salak, hold on, let me get that with you. All right, read that again from the top.
Khan Wakan. This is Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 9. The shoe of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
You know what I'm saying? Your countenance show who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it says right here, and they declare their sin as Sodom. If you know anything about Sodom, Sodom was proud of what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't think it was wrong. And they sleeping with anything they want to. They was sleeping with each other. Man on man, woman on woman, man on beast, woman on beast. They didn't care. They were just living it up. And they was proud of it. You know what I'm saying? They hid not. I mean, because they thought they wasn't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, you seen what happened, what the Lord did to them. You know what I'm saying? Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you not understanding the law, or even trying to hear the law, statutes and commandments, woe unto you, destruction, man. Like you done damned yourself. All because you don't want to hear. All because you want to dress how you want to dress and look how you want to look and act how you want to act. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I've been doing this since what's the name, such and such. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I got money. I can buy. I buy my own. Well, you buy my clothes. Or you do this. You do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't judge me because I'm homosexual. And then that's when the Bible say judge not. Shit, the Bible also say sin not too. You know what I'm saying? We're going to drop that. And we're going to go to Proverbs 23 and 13. No, Salakia, 29 and 15. So we're going to go back to these chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you raise your child is detrimental on how they grow up. You know what I'm saying? Letting them slide on stuff is not the way. I mean, depending on what it is, you know what I'm saying, you can. But you have to correct it at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Talking only does so much. You know what I'm saying? Little Johnny, well, you can't do this and blah, blah, this and blah, blah. You can't do this. Okay. Little Johnny is going to do it again. Because after a while, he's going to become numb to talking. Because out the same mouth, you loving him and saying I love you, and you nourishing him, and you buying him this and you giving him that. You know what I'm saying? So especially, mama's got this bad. You know what I'm saying? Mothers have this bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the little behavior that they be going on when they little. Like I saw a video on social media again, little boy, he walking around cussing like he hard and blah, blah, blah. Shut up, mama, and blah, 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 blah. He cussing and she just filming and laughing. Boy, you bad. And blah, blah, yeah. You need to pop him dead in his mouth. Salaki. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he 2 years old. So what that mean? He done seen somebody do that before. You know what I'm saying? He's only mimicking his model. Right. You know what I'm saying? So either you, the father, or the baby, or your boyfriend, walking around there doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he's mimicking, he's following that. And you think it's a joke, you think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? He talking to you like that. You know what I'm saying? You just film like, oh, look at him. And then when he get older, now you crying for him. I can't control him. He bad. You can't control him. Well, you should have started whooping him when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? You should have nipped that in the bud when he was younger. It was so cute then. Now it's not so cute. You know what I'm saying? Read that for me.
15 and 11, sir?
29 and 15.
29 and 15.
God.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 15. The rod and reproof give wisdom.
It says the what?
The rod and reproof give wisdom. But a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame.
Just like I got through saying. You know what I'm saying? The rod and reproof give wisdom. So when you apply that rod, which is the belt, switch, shoe, Douce bottle.
Damn.
Nah, so I'm just playing. But it gives wisdom. That child is gonna know. Well, I done got corrected. I done got beat. You know, for this before, so I'm gonna refrain from doing that again. Now, I'm not saying that you just gotta beat him till you halfway breathing, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get to that too. You know what I'm saying. But it gives wisdom. You know what I'm saying. After you done touched a hot stove for once, maybe twice, you don't touch that hot stove no more. You know what I'm saying. Same way with this. You know what I'm saying. So while you filming and laughing at him, cussing you out, jacking away from you, knocking stuff off the counter, off the shelf, or even at the store, you should have got him right then. Or at least, well, in these days, wait till you get home and then you correct it right then.
Right.
And you tell them why. Hey, don't do that no more. This is why you getting this rod of correction. You know what I'm saying? Any more on that? Yeah, the second part.
Con, sir. But a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame.
So if you don't correct him and you let him do what he do, he gonna shame you when he get older. That's when you on that phone recording yourself crying because he done beat you up now. I can't control him now, y'all. Social media, can you please help me? What should I do? How should I correct him? How should I discipline him? I don't know what to do. But when he was 2 years old doing that, you should have got him then. So when he turned 12, 13, or 14, he would have been yes ma'am, no ma'am. But you created that monster. You know what I'm saying? The same they go with the men. You know what I'm saying? Like you the one that's supposed to enforce all this. That's why the man is so crucial in the household. You know what I'm saying? The mother, you know what I'm saying, she does the best that she can, but she can't be the nurturer and the correction at the same time for that many years. You know what I'm saying? Because any child, I mean, you don't know when she playing or when she being serious. Because her nature is to nurture. She love you so much. She hugs and kisses and buying you this and buying you that and just love you. No matter what you do, she love you. But when it come down to correction and discipline, it hurts her to do it sometimes. So she probably give you that little baby pop like, stop that, boy. When you really need a, hey, stop. That's wrong. Just a man's voice alone can correct something. Especially at that age. You know what I'm saying? Because he used his mama, hey, Tookie Bear, hey, mama's booby butt, stuff like that. And then when she try to get serious, hey, stop that. It's still kind of a soft voice. And after a while, he's not going to respect that because, mama, you've been kissing on me and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, all my life. Now you trying to get serious? Right. Whatever, mama, going on. You know what I'm saying? But when he hit that man's voice, hey, hold on. You ever been standing behind somebody that rack a shotgun? Damn. And then your whole body freeze up because all next thing you hear is boom. If you ever heard a shotgun before, you know what I'm saying. So that's that man's voice. Hey, and you be like, damn, what I do? You start trying to run back and try to correct yourself. You know what I'm saying? You be like, hold on. My bed made, yep. My shoes, yep. Okay, I'm good. But damn, what I do? Hey, come here. Yes, sir. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? But Tinker Bud. Tinker Bud. Tinker Bud. Tinker Bud. Yeah! What? Come here. Ugh. I'm on the game. I'm about to beat it. I'll come in there in a minute. That's that. Oh, that's so cute. Look at him cussing. That's where that come from. Hey, Junior. Yes, sir. I'm on the way. I'll call y'all back. Yes, sir. You need something? All right. Give me Proverbs 23 and 13. You know what I'm saying? Like this is very very vital, man. I mean, you know, in today's society, you know, it's kind of they kind of empowered, not correcting, you know, your child in that manner, but no law exceeds the Lord's law. You know what I'm saying? And this is wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You see what's happening now. You know what I'm saying? With all these, especially these Edomite kids, you know, they don't get no type of correction at home. That's why they got AK-47s and AR-15s at the age of 13. Walking down the street shooting up people. You know what I'm saying? Killing somebody and then getting a verdict of not guilty because he doesn't know right from wrong. Right. He's privileged. You know what I'm saying? And that actually happened. When a little white boy killed somebody, and then the judge came out and said, well, he doesn't know right from wrong. He's never been taught that. That was the excuse that they gave him. You know what I'm saying? But us, they ready to throw you in the electric chair at 9 years old. He stole a lollipop, life in prison. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they expect blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to know. You know what I'm saying? Good night. Go ahead. 23 and 13.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
It says, withhold not correction from the child. Don't hold back. Don't hold back that correction. Nip that stuff in the bud right then. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that pretty much all day. Don't hold back from that. Don't record and say, oh, that's so cute. He just 2 years old. Nah. If he know what he doing at 2 years old, doing stuff like that, he's old enough to get corrected. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he just, you know, jump off the top rope and, you know what I'm saying, lay the smack down on him. You know what I'm saying? Because it says, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. He ain't going to die. He going to cry like this for about the next 30 minutes. Then probably cry himself to sleep. Then, that's all. That's all he going to do. Then he going to wake up and go to school in the morning, fresh. He done went to sleep early because he done got corrected. Right. Instead of you fighting and battling with him at 12 o'clock at night to go to sleep. He done cried his own self to sleep. Now he done beat you up. Mom, I'm ready to go to school now. I'm ready. I got my school clothes on. I even made my own lunch, mama. Here go the car key, right? If you let me crank up the car, I'll crank up the car, mama. I don't want to get no more whoopings. That's right. He gonna start correcting himself after a while. And that's how you raise a righteous son or daughter. That's right. Keep your legs closed in that classroom, little girl. Pull your dress down. Don't be playing with them boys like that. Don't let them touch you like that. Don't you be alone with no one boy by yourself. None of that. Like, correct all that. You say yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You understand? Don't back talk the teacher. Because, you know, little girls got that bad. I mean, because, you know, they mama do it. You know what I'm saying? But little girls got that bad. Watch your mouth. Respect elders. These are the things that you have to teach them. And correct them if they don't do it. Like right then. You know what I'm saying? You get a call from that teacher at school because, you know, your son or daughter done did something. Well, now you can't correct in the school. You know what I'm saying? Because they got all kind of bullcon going on. But as soon as you get to that house, just drop your purse. Don't put it no. Just come on, let's go. This is why you finna get a whooping. This is why you finna get corrected. Because I don't want to see this type of behavior anymore. I don't want to get a call from these teachers no more for that same thing. Of course, they kids, they might find another way to get in trouble or whatever, but you correct it right then too. You know what I'm saying? They not going to die. You know what I'm saying? You rather correct them now than the Lord to correct them. You know what I'm saying? Because the correction from the Lord, you know, that ain't no light thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, drop that and give me Proverbs 19 and 18. We almost done.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 18. Chasten thy son while there is hope.
Chasten thy son while there's hope. You know what I'm saying? So get on his roll while you still got time before he get to an age to where he don't respect nobody's authority. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get on, you like, especially, you know, little boys. I mean, especially when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? My mama, my daddy tell me to do something. Hey, don't touch that. I'm looking back at him like this here. Like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna still touch it. Don't you touch that. Don't you touch that. And then yeah, what y'all gonna do? Then I get tore up. And then next time I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So chasten them while it's still hope, while it's still a chance for you to correct them and for them to discipline themselves. You know what I'm saying? Kids are smart. Don't think they just young and stupid and they just doing stuff. They brains are like tape recorders. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you doing, they gonna do eventually. So that means you have to correct yourself and live yourself righteously in front of your kids.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be that example. You have to be that model for them to follow, for them to mimic. You know what I'm saying? Because if a little girl mouthing off at the teacher, guess what she getting it from? You know what I'm saying? You know, I teach in the school. You know what I'm saying? And little girls or even boys, when they talking back to the teacher, show the teacher no respect. You know what I'm saying? And you think you finna do a good thing and call their mama or their parents, and you hear the same thing from their parents. Well, why? Like, well, I see where they get it from. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be mad at the kid no more. You just gotta shake your head and like, man, look here, dog. At least when you come in this class, man, just act like you got a little bit of sense, man. I know you ain't getting the type of, you know what I'm saying, right, things you need at home, my nigga. But at least let me teach you some for this hour and a half, man. Just act like you got some sense. Can you do that for me? Yes, sir. I got you. Bet. No sweat. You know what I'm saying? Read that. Yeah, finish that for me.
Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crime.
So mamas, when you whoop your kids and they crying and they give you a little puppy dog look, don't be like, oh, I think I whooped them too hard. Oh, I ain't gonna beat them. I ain't gonna whoop them no more. I ain't gonna never whoop my kids. Blah blah this. Don't let your soul be sad for that stuff, man. Spare not thy soul. You know what I'm saying? Because of course they gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? And in your nurturing nature, you like you ready to coddle them. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to. No. Go back in your room in front of them. Like, yeah, next time you don't do that stuff. And then you go back in your room by yourself. Like, damn, I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. Dang, you do that on your own. But don't do that in front of them. But don't do it at all. But that's what the scriptures say. Because the more and more you know what I'm saying, you spare your soul. Well, it says, let not thy soul spare for his crime. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna discipline them less and less. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my generation of parents, you know what I'm saying? Like people my age, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby. So I've talked to a lot of parents, mostly women, that said that they didn't want to whoop their kids like how we got whooped. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got whooped off the rip. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They might take that sword and just bash you across the head with it, you know what I'm saying? Or I got beat with a Glade bottle, spray can before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of parents that are my age, I talk to them and they're like, well, I swore that I never whooped my kid like how I got whooped. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, back then, you know what I'm saying, like we got whooped for everything. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little excessive, but we turned out all right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We turned out all right. But I talk to a lot of parents that let their souls spare because they didn't want their children to go through what they've been through when they was a child. And that's very damaging. Sometimes, you may have some kids that really just don't get in trouble like that. You know what I'm saying? They really don't push the envelope and try to test you like that or test anything like that. But the ones that want to push the buck, you know what I'm saying, and get in trouble and do this and do that, you got to get them early. And you got to get them often. Every time they do something, you got to be on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I say, after a while, conversation, they don't hear conversation. That's wrong. You're not supposed to do that. Blah blah this. That's wrong. Blah 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 blah. That may work the first time, but they're gonna do it again because it wasn't no consequence. Right. And the more and more they go on, you know what I'm saying, a child they fear consequence because they don't know what consequence is because they've been riding and skating for so long. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I talk to so many kids like, man, watch your mouth in my class. Or watch your mouth in... What you talking about? My mama let me cuss at home. My mama let me smoke weed at the house. I smoke with my mama. You know what I'm saying? My mama let me have guns in the house. She let me bring girls over. Right. So why the hell should I listen to you? Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right, drop that and give me Proverbs 13 and 24. We got two more scriptures and we're going to get up out of here.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. Verse 25.
No, keep right there. Say, he that spareth his rod hateth his son. So if you're not correcting your child, you know what I'm saying, and with that rod, you know what I'm saying, you hated him. You hate him. That's just like if you don't correct your brother, you hate your brother. You know what I'm saying? If I don't tell you, hey man, don't go rob that bank. You know what I'm saying? You know, stealing is against the laws. You know, the Lord's law and the land's laws. Man, don't go rob that bank. I know you need money, but don't go do that, man. If I don't tell you to do that, I hate you. Man, don't go sleep with that brother's wife, man. I know she look good and she in a state to where she's promiscuous right now, but don't go sleep with that brother's wife. If I don't tell you that, I hate you. Yeah, shit, man. If she feeling you, go on get her. I hate you. You know what I'm saying? So same way, if you spare that rod, you hate your son. Or you hate your daughter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes.
But he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. That means quickly. You know what I'm saying? That means soon as he do something, own him. Like flies on crap. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how you know you love your children. When you can come to the Passover in Houston and let your child run free at the ranch. Mm-hmm. And then nobody comes back and say, well, your child did this and your child did that. You know what I'm saying? Or when you can come back, or you can let your child run free, and then somebody come tell you, "Hey man, that's your son right there. I mean, that's an upstanding young brother right there, man. I was talking to him, and he was yes sir, no sir, con on one con, and you know what I'm saying. He even gave me the salute. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my young brother, man, my little nephew, man, Asher, Napash, man. If you ever meet that young man, hey, you met somebody that been here before, man.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, he a handful and a half, but he gonna come up and salute you. He gonna say yes sir, no sir. You know what I'm saying? That's right. If you gotta correct him, hey, he gonna take it. But you ain't gonna have to correct him but too much. But hey, but slow down. Because he's going to be pew, 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 pew. You just got to tell him to slow down. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's it on that. Yeah. I need one in Apocrypha one more time. Ecclesiasticus. All right, I'll read it. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 30. Verse 9. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Conquer thy child. That means, spoiling or pampering. You know what I'm saying? Sisters again. You know what I'm saying? I know your baby boy is your best friend, but you can't conquer this child, man. You can't coddle him all his life. Eventually, like when he 3, 4, 5 months years old, yeah, you can do all that stuff. But when he hit them terrible tools, when he start understanding a little bit, you got to be on him. You got to switch gears. You know what I'm saying? It says, play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. So you gonna be upset. You're gonna be sad all the time. Man, what can I do with this child? Man, I don't know what to do. Like, man. So when he had the Passover at the ranch, and he done went over there, like, oh, Lord, I know he done took one of them. I know he in there trying to knock out the kangaroo. He probably trying to kick one of the horses. Oh, Lord, man, let me go find him. Oh, because I don't know what he doing right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to go to verse 10. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Like I say, you can't be his best friend the whole time. You can't be sitting up there recording him. Ha, ha, ha. Boy, that's cute. Boy, be quiet. Yeah, that look cute. Look at my son. He around here cussing. He out acting like he a gangster and blah, blah, ha, ha. Yeah, boy, leave me. I'm your mama. Stop doing that to me, boy. Yeah, you can't do that. This is in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Verse 11. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies. You know what I'm saying? So give him, like, step on everything that he do wrong. You know what I'm saying? It says, and wink not at his folly. So don't let it ride. Because if you let it ride one time, he going to think it's okay and he going to do it again. That's how you get bank robbers. That's how you get murderers. Because a bank robber or a thief, if he don't get caught the first time, guess what you think he going to do? He going to rob somebody again, or he going to steal again. Because he didn't get caught the first time. You know what I'm saying? Verse 12. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child. You know what I'm saying? So you step on his neck when he's young. You know how you train a puppy? You train a puppy when he's young, when he's a puppy. You don't wait till he's an old dog to try to potty train him for the house. Or try to guard the house. You train him while he's a puppy. Same thing with a child. You get on his neck when he's young. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? And it's different ages for whoever. But most of the time, at that terrible 2, you know what I'm saying? At that 2-year-old range, sometimes 1.5. That's when you start clamping down. You know what I'm saying? And it says beat him on the sides while he is a child. You know what I'm saying? Beat him on his backside. You know what I'm saying? Pop him on that leg. You know what I'm saying? His wounds are healed. You know what I'm saying? He shall not die. It says, lest he wax stubborn, and he be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow in thy heart. So unless he wax stubborn, you know what I'm saying? You let him ride when he was 2. You let him ride when he was 3. You let him ride when he was 4. Let him ride when he's 5. Now he's 6 years old. Now you want to try to do something. You know what I'm saying? He's stubborn now. Now he hitting on girls at school, cussing out teachers, fighting, stealing. You know what I'm saying? Not cleaning his room, stealing from you. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna be sorrow at the heart. You're like, oh Lord, what did I do? I tried to be the best mother or the best father I can. Yeah, you bought him gifts every time he messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I also work in another facility. Also, you know what I'm saying? When they get out of jail, you know, you hear them on the phone sometime. Yeah, man, you know, they be locked up for armed robbery or something like that. Yeah, my mama just bought me a dirt bike and an iPhone. She bought you a dirt bike and an iPhone. You just robbed somebody. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like you became your child's best friend, to where he tells you things like yeah, I just robbed somebody, mama. And sometimes, and if you're in a low income state, you don't care as long as he bringing you money that you paying bills with. You know what I'm saying? Verse 13. Chastise thy son, and hold him to labor. lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee. You know what I'm saying? So chastise, like, get on his road. Make him do stuff. Make him go cut the yard. You know what I'm saying? Make him hold up books in his hand. Make him write, well, make him write sentences. You know what I'm saying? Make him clean up the whole house. When I get off of work, this whole house better be spick and span. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps him from being a slave to the system. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps him from being a homosexual. That's what keeps her from being a whore. That's what keeps him from being a criminal, or her a prostitute, or a criminal herself, or a disrespectful person, or an unbrotherly person, or an unsisterly person. You know what I'm saying? All because of correction, from training up a child when they young. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have to do as a nation. You know what I'm saying? We have to start training our children at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? Righteously. Not the way we've been doing it, you know what I'm saying? The worldly way. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what that done got us now. You know what I'm saying? We have to do this the righteous way, according to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And with that, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord at isupk.com. With that, I'm going to pass the class over to Trooper Yabakan for the announcements.
Security announcements. We are at ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'asharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation. Memorial of blowing of the trumpets. First day of the 7th month.
Salaki. It's the Feast of First Fruits.
Salakia. Feast of Salakia. Feast of the First Fruits. Starts after the Sabbath of unleavened bread. Sundown, May 2nd, 2021. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day. Sunday, June 20th, 2021. Start before sundown. Leviticus 23 and 10 through 22. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And these are security announcements. Separate announcement. Brothers and sisters, Google search the school and request directions prior to departure to the school. Once arrived, click website button. If you have pictures, you can upload them here. And this concludes the announcement.
All right, with that, Imagine, which means to stand. We'll give a courteous salute to the brothers and the sisters. First, the brothers. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah, Yazmatat, Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shema Datah Hashem Yahweh Shah, Yazmatat, dismiss.